Hello, my Pisces lovelies. Welcome to your beginning of March 2023 reading. My name is Natasha. We're going to do first a little check-in to see what was going on in February. So a little bit of an end of February reading and then what to expect in March. Now, I'm actually starting with my lovely Pisces because it is our season. I'm also a Pisces, Pisces Sun, Pisces Venus. And happy birthday, my Pisces. You've probably already had a birthday recently or your birthday is coming up. I've already pretty deeply shuffled these decks, but I'm just going to give it a little zhuzh and we're gonna see who comes up. So first, again, like I said, we're gonna see kind of what was happening at February, the end of February, wrap up February, and then see what's coming in the beginning of March. We're gonna start with a good old-fashioned Rider-Waite Tarot. We're gonna clarify with my favorite Oracle deck, Visions from the Liminal Space, and then we're also gonna pull one card from the Believe in Your Own Magic Oracle deck, just because I love this one. Super inclusive, super gorgeous designs, and yeah, so let's get into it. What was Pisces dealing with in February? I don't know about y'all, but my February was just chaotic and very random and very weird, Pisces. I don't know if you're feeling the same way, but it is our season, and I feel like as a Pisces, I thrive in Pisces season, so I hope you also thrive in Pisces season. Oh, the Hermit almost wanted to come out, but kind of slipped back in there. I feel like us Pisces, we're definitely in like Hermit mode, or we've been in Hermit mode for a really long time, not really leaving the house. I feel like not like really interacting with other people, just kind of going inward, spending some time to heal, just being with ourselves, you know? Who's at the bottom of the deck? You know what's so crazy? Okay, before I even started like doing my little zhuzh, I shuffled the decks. And the Five of Pentacles was at the bottom of the deck just like this. I don't usually read reverse cards, but this is exactly how it was before I started shuffling. Five of Pentacles in reverse. Again, I don't generally read reverse cards. Some readers do, some readers don't. I personally don't, but in this case, I feel like because it came up like this twice is kind of insane. The Five of Pentacles is a card of, I mean, if we look it up upright, feeling out in the cold, right? These people are out in the cold. There is like a church or a building behind them with the Five of Pentacles in this stained glass window. It's warm in there, you know, but we're outside, right? You know, out in the cold, injured, sick, lonely, broke, etc., etc. But this is in the reverse. I feel like this is where we have been feeling, Pisces. I know, I feel you, you know, we've been feeling a little lonely, feeling a little dejected, feeling a little, you know, it's, in one of my favorite decks, the Way Home Tarot, the Five of Pentacles is depicted as like rotted fruit on a branch. And I feel like that's how we've been kind of feeling, like our harvest is rotten. I feel like we have been putting in a lot of work, right? Pisces have been working their little butts off, but it's like all this hard work and for what? We really kind of feel like it hasn't paid off. However, this is in the reverse now. We're going to be coming in from the cold. I feel like we're going to finally start to see that hard work pay off. We're going to finally be able to get into wherever these pentacles are. We're going to be able to get out of the cold, you know, kind of, what's the right word I'm looking for? I don't know, just get in from out of the cold, get in from, like I said, the Hermit was kind of almost flew out while I was shuffling. We're feeling very isolated. We're feeling very alone. We're feeling very kind of cut off from everything. And I feel like now we're finally going to leave that energy, which is, again, as a Pisces, very exciting. I do try to separate myself from these readings, but that just really resonated with me. So what else is going on for Pisces? I was going to say, what are we leaving behind in February? The Hanged Man. Being stuck. Being just stuck there upside down, waiting for some kind of change, waiting to get out of that position, right? The Hanged Man is the cocoon before the butterfly, right? And that's why we were like, you know, Pisces is feeling so out in the cold, alone, dejected, just like away from everyone else because we've been stuck here. I feel like Pisces has been stuck here, upside down, stuck, going through this transformation. Again, the cocoon before the butterfly. What happens when the caterpillar goes into the cocoon? The caterpillar turns into goo before they can transform and emerge a butterfly. And, you know, Pisces has just been stuck here, upside down, watching other people go by, watching everybody kind of live their life, watching, you know, people just like pass you by, doing stuff, and we're just kind of stuck there like, when is this going to end? Like, when am I finally going to get unstuck? When is my kind of transformation, healing journey going to be over? we're leaving that in February. Like, I literally, as I was going to pull, I was going to say, what are we leaving behind in February? And that's who came out. What else are we leaving behind? Yes, absolutely. And here's the thing. Here's the thing about the Hanged Man. It is of our own doing. The Eight of Swords. This was a self-imposed prison that we put ourselves in. We put ourselves into the Hermit mode. We put ourselves into the Hanged Man mode. You know, a lot of the times the Eight of Swords is kind of like, it's a self-imposed prison that we're kind of being oblivious to. Like, we're stuck there of our own volition, but we're kind of being like, whoa, why am I stuck here? I feel like in this case, we know, right? We kind of put ourselves in that self-imposed prison. It's a mental prison, right? The swords is the suit of the mind. I think we kind of put ourselves there because we knew we needed to do work. We knew that, you know, things weren't kind of working out the way that we wanted to. Pisces, I feel like we kind of went into the Hermit mode. We went into the Hanged Man mode with that Eight of Swords kind of mindset. But we did it to ourselves, but not in like a negative, unhealthy way, in a way that we were like, I need to just kind of remove myself for a moment, and I need to transform, and I need to heal, and I need to work through this mental self-imposed prison, right? I think that's why we kind of put ourselves in the Hangman position. So anything else? Knight of Pentacles. This is what the last card of what we're leaving behind. When I pulled the Eight of Swords, this one actually kind of came out of the deck, like right off the top. Knight of Pentacles, slow moving. This is the slowest knight in the deck. This is like taking forever. It's also a stalker card of mine. I don't know if you can see behind me. My cards are right there. I pull cards every morning. I pulled the Knight of Pentacles this morning. And in that deck, that's the Horror Tarot. It's a dude in like a straitjacket, just like being stuck. Stuck, not moving. You can see in this is the Rider-Waite Tarot. This is the traditional depiction of the tarot. This horse is not moving. In all the other knights, one has its leg up, one is galloping, one is charging forward. The Knight of Pentacles is not moving. This is what we're leaving behind. No progress, not moving forward, being stuck. It's not bad though, right? The Knight of Pentacles is working hard while he's not moving, right? But we're leaving that in the past. So we love to see it, Pisces. I know I love to see it as a Pisces. I hope you're feeling it too, Pisces. All right. I was going to say, what are we moving towards? Look at that. Knight of Cups. The second slowest moving knight. So literally you can see going from not moving at all to kind of starting to move forward with a cup in our hands, right? That is that emotional healing, more emotional stability, moving forward with that emotional stability. We kind of have our emotions under control, and we're finally kind of starting to trot forward. It's not fast. It's not super fast. It's proceeding with caution, but we're moving forward. Slowly but surely, my Pisces. What else are we starting to move into as we head into March? My Pisces friends, let me know your birthday in the comments. Mine is March 16th. My dad was March 3rd. My grandpa, also Pisces, March 5th, I believe. What else are we moving towards for my Pisces in the month of March? I've been vibing with this like chaos mode of pulling cards, so I just kind of wait and see what comes out. But sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. Anything? Anybody? Bueller? All right, last chance. Okay, doing it the old-fashioned way. The Hierophant, the Pope of the Tarot, the Emperor, all this heavy masculine, heavy major arcana. Ooh, yeah. I mean, both of these cards are kind of the divine masculine, regardless of gender. It's just the energy. The Emperor, obviously, partner to the Empress. The Hierophant is actually the partner to the High Priestess. This is what we're moving into. Big boss energy, making big boss moves, my Pisces. This is also a card of Aries, maybe an Aries coming in, or a Taurus, Aries-Taurus energy. They're like the big daddies of the tarot. The Emperor, woo, is flying. The Emperor makes boss moves. The Emperor does what he wants. The Emperor knows what he wants, okay? I feel like Pisces, that's where we've kind of been, is like not really knowing what we want. We're like, I want to move forward, but I don't even know towards what. Now we kind of know. The Hierophant could be a guide coming in, right? Getting some kind of guide or a teacher to kind of help us figure out what we want or help us move forward. But the Hierophant is also the card of tradition, right? And I think that in this case, it's more of like kind of restructuring our traditions of how we rule our life, like your values, your rules, your regulations. It could also be marriage coming in for some. It is a card of marriage. But I think in this case, it's like the restructuring of our personal traditions in our life, like the ways that we run our life, our core values, our belief systems, our structures, our rules, our own regulations. My dog started losing it, started barking, which I feel like means that I'm on points with this Hierophant, this Emperor energy. It was very explosive, right? I feel like that's kind of, these two together is like a very explosive kind of energy, like very just like stepping up into that boss power move kind of energy. Like I was saying with the Emperor, like, not the Emperor, the Hierophant, completely revamping our structures of how we live our life. Like things are changing, Pisces. I feel like in a good way though. Again, we have the Knight of Cups. Like we're emotionally able to kind of handle these big boss moves, these big boss changes. Can't make it up. Again, in the same position. Like, again, I do not usually read reversals, but this is the third time. The third time that this card has made itself apparent to me just like this. Coming in out of the cold. Not being lonely anymore. If you're like me, I've been single forever. With these two divine masculines, two knights, could be love coming in, doesn't matter the gender. I feel like we're not going to be feeling lonely anymore, Pisces, which, we love to see it. I mean, no more rotted fruit, no more rotted harvest, no more feeling lonely, sick, cold, injured, dejected, rotted, no more of that. We're done with that. We're done with that. What did I say? We're done with that. Six of Swords, moving on. Moving on to calmer shores. You can see these people are traveling in a boat. We're turned away from the past. We're turned away from that Five of Pentacles. We're getting in our boat and we're moving on. A little bit of, usually the Four of Pentacles is kind of a scarcity mindset. However, in this case, I think it's having your finances locked down. Having your finances balanced, checks and balances. What got us into this Five of Pentacles is maybe being a little careless with our finances. Again, the Five of Pentacles can be like financial loss, scarcity mindset. And I feel like the Four of Pentacles is like, no, we're kind of getting that on lock. As we're moving out of the Five of Pentacles, we're really getting our, and doesn't have to be specifically like money, though a lot of the times it is. It can be your career. It can be anything in like the tangible world that maybe you were feeling that you kind of lost. We're getting it on lockdown, Pisces. But we got to watch out. We got to watch out for the devil. Could be a Capricorn coming in. But with these two cards together, I really think this is like, you got to watch it with the unhealthy coping mechanisms. Whether it's overspending, overeating, sex, drugs, and rock and roll, right? We gotta be careful. We gotta get those on lockdown. The devil is the ties that bind, our chains that bind, the thing that we feel like is holding us back. We need to get it on lock. You know what I'm talking about, Pisces. Whatever that thing is for you, it's something different for everyone. We all have coping mechanisms. We all have healthy coping mechanisms. We all have unhealthy coping mechanisms. This one particularly is going to be whatever your unhealthy coping mechanism is, that shadow self that you don't want anybody else to see. You need to get it on lockdown so we don't continue with that Five of Pentacles energy. Ace of Wands, new passion project, new fiery little spark coming in, lighting the match on something that brings you that fiery energy, that brings you kind of that passion in life, something that lights your fire coming in here. The universe is literally handing it to you. Look, you can see that hand is kind of coming out of the sky. I feel like, Pisces, we have been like not really feeling that. We haven't been really feeling the passion. We've just been kind of like, la, 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 like, I'm outside in the cold. I don't really feel that warmth. I don't feel that passion. I don't feel that spark. I'm stuck in the Hanged Man. I'm not moving in the Nine of Pentacles. I'm stuck in that Eight of Swords mindset. We're finally getting that like spark. We're finally getting that little just like hint of passion. And the thing is when it comes to motivation, right? I think a lot of people think that motivation comes first, right? We think that like, I just have to wait for the motivation to do something. No, motivation is not some like random lightning strike from the gods. It is usually brought on by action. So you're going to find that new spark once you start moving forward. Slowly, right? Knight of Cups, slowly moving forward, slowly moving on. That's where you're going to find that new motivation. That's where you're going to find that new spark. What else we got going on in March? Okay, you know, I like to see it. At first I pulled the 10 of Wands and I was like, I'm done. I'm done feeling like this, right? 10 of Wands is a burnout, lots of burdens, carrying all those wands straight up a hill. But it came out with the 3 of Cups. So I feel like it's almost like we're going to be feeling burnt out because of all the really awesome, fun, celebratory stuff that we're doing, right? You can see the 3 of Cups, super celebratory with your squad, community, celebration, having fun, partying. You're going to feel a little tired, but it's a good tired. It's a happy tired. It's a, I'm tired because of all the awesome things that I've been doing kind of tired, which is better than the tired that we have been before. Now, again, and maybe I'm just biased because this is a Pisces reading and I'm like, no, I want good things for Pisces. The 3 of Swords came out in reverse, but even so, again, don't really read reverse cards. The 3 of Swords with the Queen of Swords, we're like done. We're done with this heartache. This heartbreak, these 3 swords in our heart. We're the Queen of Swords. We're like, nope, we're chopping it off. Done with that. You're taking your sword and you're kind of cutting out whatever was making you feel. 3 of Swords. You know, my Pisces, we've been through some heartbreak. We've been through some loss. It could be with an actual person, some kind of energy, a job, anything that you are feeling heartbreak from, anything that you feel like you have lost, anything that kind of felt like you got stabbed right in the heart. We're cutting it out. We are being the Queen of Swords. We're being the Ice Queen for a moment and we're like, nope, done, goodbye. 7 of Swords. Lots of swords. Stop lying to yourself, my little Pisces babies. Like, I'm guilty of it too. We're like, no, that didn't really hurt me that bad. Whatever that 3 of Swords was, that didn't hurt me. I'm Pisces. I'm just going to disassociate and escape into an alternate reality so I don't have to feel. You know, we're kind of lying to ourselves, I feel like, in this situation with the 7 of Swords. And that's why we need to be the Queen of Swords. We need to cut it out. But I would say also process your feelings around it, Pisces. Don't just like lie to yourself and be like, no, that didn't even hurt me at all. Like that 3 of Swords just like didn't hurt me at all. Like, you know, I can just cut it out and move forward without anything. No, stop lying. Why you always lying? Like, it hurt you and it's okay to acknowledge that. Queen of Pentacles. 2 queens here. We'd like to see it. Working hard. Independence. Abundance. Home and hearth. Your home is super luscious, is super abundant, is super... I'm feeling like grateful. You're feeling very grateful. It's stable. It's a good foundation. Your harvest is plentiful. Earth energy, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. If you can process through that hurt, through that heartbreak, if you can kind of stop lying to yourself about it and you can kind of cut it out, embody those 2 queens, the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles, we're going to be feeling pretty abundant. King of Swords. We have a pair here. You know, we have to think with our heads for a moment over our heart. Yes, we need to process through our emotions. We need to process through that 3 of Swords. We need to stop being in this kind of lying to ourselves 7 of Swords kind of energy. But wallowing in self-pity never got us anywhere, Pisces. We need to think with our heads, process through these things logically. You know, our heart... Our soft little Pisces heart is kind of what gets us into that 3 of Swords, that 5 of Pentacles, the 8 of Swords even. That's kind of what gets us into that like, woe is me, I'm feeling so alone, I'm feeling so pity party, I'm out in the cold while everyone's inside partying without me. Stop it. Get some help. Again, calling myself out as a Pisces. Last card for March. What are we bringing in? Abundance. 9 of Pentacles. Look at how happy she is, how abundant she is. She got a little bird friend. She got all her pentacles in her garden. She is wearing this gorgeous, luxurious robe. Again, very single, very independent kind of energy, but it's not this. It's not out in the cold, single, independent, lonely, nobody's here for me energy. She is supported. She is abundant in all things, not just wealth and friends and family and home and hearth and career and love and everything. But she can hold her own. She can handle her own. She is independent but supported, independent but full, independent but content, right? This is where we want to be, Pisces. This is where we deserve to be, my Pisces. So I'm feeling pretty good about it. I hope y'all are feeling pretty good about it. You know, we just got to stop with the unhealthy coping mechanisms, stop with the lying to ourselves about having our little Pisces water hearts broken. Now we're going to clarify with some oracle cards, and look who's right at the bottom. Burn the idols. This has rang true for me so much, Pisces, in the past month. We need to let go of all the things that we like put on a pedestal, whether it's people, places, energies, old stuff from the past, stuff that we put on a pedestal. You gotta let it go. You gotta let it go. I feel like we got ourselves into that 5 of Pentacles energy because we were so focused on like whatever this was that we put on a pedestal, and then we ended up getting our heart broken about it. And we want to deny it, or we want to be like, no, I'm Pisces, like, I don't have any idols. Like, I'm not like that. But we were, and it's okay. It's okay, Pisces. Just let them go. You gotta burn the idols. You should be the idol, right? You should be the idol. All right, a bunch of cards just all came out at once. Who we got here? Again, similar to Burn the Idols, Kill Your Darlings. A darling is something that an author uses in their writing that's kind of like something they use over and over and over and over. No more. You got to do something different. Try the opposite. Continuing to do... What's the phrase or the saying? Doing the same thing over and over and over again and expecting the same results is the definition of insanity. You got to kill your darlings. You got to burn the idols. You got to do something different. I mean, it's a lovely little batch of cards. Tag your it. You're going to be in the spotlight, my Pisces. It is our time. We're coming out of the Hanged Man. We're coming out of the Knight of Pentacles. We're coming out of the 8 of Swords. Very 9 of Pentacles energy. Right? She's kind of in the forefront. She's kind of in the spotlight. It is your turn, my Pisces. I feel like we've been waiting. We've been like, when is it going to be my turn? When is it going to be my turn? Now it's here. Now we're like, oh, God. Same dimensional shift, jumping timelines, you know. But the thing that's funny here to me is that it's like a burning car, but there's a rainbow in the background, right? It's like... yeah, we're kind of getting out of the burning car and moving into the rainbow. We're like, okay, I'm done with this burning car. I sat in it for far too long. That's kind of where we were trapped, right? With the hangman in that burning car. We're like, nope. And it's like, as soon as we have that dimensional shift, as soon as we move out of that burning car into the rainbow, that's when it's like, tag your it, and suddenly we're in the spotlight. And we're like, what the heck? The last two, love and hate, light and shadow, the art of duality. Right? That's how we conquer this devil. That's how we conquer the shadow, the unhealthy coping mechanisms. That 5 of Pentacles, the 3 of Swords, we acknowledge it and we know that it's there. And we know that as a human, it's okay for us to have a whole range of emotions. It's okay for us to be happy and sad. It's okay for us to feel our feelings. Again, no more 7 of Swords. No more pushing down that shadow and those hard emotions that we don't want to feel. We have to acknowledge both. And last but certainly not least, you got to stop playing God, Pisces. I know it's hard. We want to be the puppet and the puppeteer, right? We want to just control everything. And then it doesn't go the way that we wanted it to. And we're like, and we get so frustrated. You got to stop. Stop trying to play God and just kind of let things happen. If we can do the things that we're being asked to do, kill the darlings, burn the idols, heal the unhealthy coping mechanism, stop lying to ourselves, stop with the pity party, move forward, step into our boss energy, we can just let the universe kind of do its thing. We don't have to play God anymore. Last but not least, we're going to pull one more card from this Believe in Your Own Magic Oracle deck. What else do we need to hear as we're moving into March? Something lovely will grow from this. It says garden. Something lovely will grow from this. There's a sword there, right? This is all those swords that we were going through. Swords is like my least favorite suit in the tarot, but something lovely is going to grow from all of this. We might not be able to see what it is yet, and we're kind of still feeling the sword energy, but something lovely is coming, Pisces. If you could just stop trying to play God for like 5 seconds, okay? Something lovely is going to grow from this. That is all I have for you, my Pisces. I hope this resonated. Please, if it does, leave a comment, comment, subscribe, share. I do live tarot readings in my YouTube membership. I'm also having a yoga challenge on my YouTube channel. So for my members, if you join my membership, you're getting an all new yoga challenge. So if you've been in my membership for a while, there's an all new one coming for you in the membership. And then for my non-members, you're gonna get an old challenge that I put out last March. So if you want the new yoga challenge, hit that join button. You want live tarot readings, live yoga classes, live new moon and full moon workshops, hit that join button, come join us. But if not, I'll have a 30-day yoga challenge for you in March, starting on March 1st, a class a day for 30 days. I have courses available if you're watching this before the end of February. They are 50% off until the end of February. So I'd go snag them as soon as possible, because as soon as February ends, the prices are going up. I have retreats. I only have 3 spots left for my Joshua Tree retreat. So if you want to join me this summer for some witchcraft and wellness, you should sign up. Otherwise, I'm going to Ireland in August. Super exciting. I think that's all I have to say. I appreciate you, my lovelies. I hope this reading resonated. Happy birthday, Pisces, and I'll see you next time.